We are in Berlin at the Holy Grail Guitar Show, edition 2015. 2015. And we are with Miss Linda Manzer. Hi, Linda.
Hello, bonjour.
Are you happy to
Wiedersehen.
be here? Yeah, guten Tag.
Guten Tag. Did I say goodbye?
No, yes.
Oh, okay.
Auf Wiedersehen is goodbye.
Wiedersehen.
Stay with me.
Okay.
So it's your second time in Berlin, is it?
Yes, my second time in Berlin at the show.
At the show, yeah. You were there before for tourism or?
Third, yeah, I was here as a tourist.
Yeah. So are you happy in Holy Grail Guitar Show?
I'm having a great time.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a fun show. Great people, great guitars.
Did you prefer some Italian show, maybe?
No.
No? Stupid question. Really stupid question.
No, actually, every show is completely different. I was actually, a week before, I was in the Woodstock show as a guest, which is completely different from this. And different guitars, different people, different atmosphere. But this is like an amazing show, really, really well run, very easy to hear the guitars, lots of great guitars. It's a pleasure to be here. It's easy to be here. And the clients are walking around playing beautiful, and it's a wonderful show.
Well, thank you for the organization. So now let's talk about you. You're very well known. Everybody, I guess, in France knows about Linda Manzer, but could you remind us a little of your
my history?
Your history, yeah.
My history, okay.
Yeah.
I started making guitars in 1974. I made instruments before that for a few years, dulcimers. But I studied with Jean-Claude Lervet, who's a French-Canadian, and I was with him for 3.5 years. Then I went out on my own, and then I was lucky to study with Jimmy DeQuisto in Long Island to make archtops. And then I was very fortunate to work with Pat Metheny. I've made over 25 instruments for him. In
French, Pat Metheny.
Pat Metheny?
Yeah.
You just
did it the right way.
What's the difference?
We call him Pat Metheny.
Pat Metheny?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean in French.
Oh, but you smile when you say it. That's the difference?
Yeah.
Pat Metheny.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I always smile when I say his name because he's had a huge influence on my career, obviously. And he helped me to push the envelope of everything I've ever done. And through him, I designed probably 20 different new models of guitar. And he was always ready with open arms to try each one. And which, as a guitar builder, that is like a dream come true, to have somebody like that be supportive of your work and finance it. So, and then the best part is he goes out and plays them and records them, which is, as a builder yourself, how amazing that is to hear somebody play your guitars and play them well. So
you made 25 guitars? For
at least, yeah. Yeah. I've actually sort of lost track. So, yeah.
What about this series of 30 guitars, is it?
Yes.
That you're reproducing? We say that?
Yeah, I made 30 guitars called the Metheny Manzer series, which was a tribute to my relationship with him. And it was based on the very first instrument that I made him, which was a 6-string acoustic guitar. And what I did was I gathered woods that I thought had the same kind of vibe, and I made the guitar sound and feel as much as I could like his first guitar, which is the very first of all the instruments. Yeah. And then started decorating it. And his art is on it. It's got the wedge, which is skinny under your arm and wider on your knee. It's got something called a thumb rest because he plays with his thumb. So as you go up the guitar, you hit it. And then there are an inlay with over 200 hand-cut pieces of pearl that are sort of drizzling down the fingerboard, and they're black pearl and mother pearl, and they are Pat's designs. He actually did the artwork. And then I tried to capture the sound as best I could. So, and it's antiqued a little bit. Comes with a book and a special case. Yeah. And there's only 30 made.
Also the case have the same kind of graphism.
Yes, yeah.
I know this guitar because I was happy to have one in guard.
Yes.
In my shop for a few months.
Yes.
And I think, as you talked about it, we'll maybe have a picture of this guitar in the video. Anyway, let's talk about these guitars that you brought to the show. Can you tell us something?
This is a 17-inch hand-carved arch top. It's got a German or European spruce top, and do you want to do that? You want me to hold this? Yeah. Okay. It's got curly koa back and sides. It's got a sound port, so that the sound port acts kind of as a monitor because arch tops project out, so the player can hear the actual acoustic sound of the guitar better with the hole in the upper bout. So it's got a curly maple neck, ebony fingerboard. Curly maple neck is dyed so it matches better with the koa. I thought that was a bit more tasteful than having a white neck against the brown koa. And all the bridge, the tailpiece, and the pickguard are all koa. It's got this particular guitar, we settled on a Jason Lohler PAF, or humbucking pickup that was made for this guitar. And it's got, in the peg head, it's got an inlay I do occasionally of an orchid. So everything's hand cut, hand built. Yeah.
Do you want to play it?
No.
No?
It's easier for you.
It's not easy at all. For me, in this position.
No.
We'll do that afterwards. But it sounds really
It's
very
got that-
even.
Yeah.
So, which number is that guitar in your production?
How many have I made?
Yeah,
About 500.
yeah.
Yeah. Over 40 years.
Over
41 years.
Wow.
Yeah.
So, can we consider that you're an happy guitar maker?
We can consider that. Yeah, no, I'm thrilled that I get to do this for a living. And I love what I do. I love the community. I love working with musicians. I get up every day and I'm excited. And I have the luxury of occasionally I can do whatever I want. And if I'm lucky, the client will just let me go and do what I want to do. So I as an artist, I mean, it's incredible freedom. And I can pay my bills, so I'm really happy.
Good conclusion.
Yeah.
Thank you. Well,
you.
just last question to
Sure.
pay to help you and keep on paying your bills. How much for that guitar?
This guitar is between $25,000 and $30,000.
I was guessing that.
Were you? Yes.
Thank you, Linda.
Thank
Thanks
you.
a lot.
Okay.
So,
Merci
just
beaucoup.
as an info, but everybody knows that, Linda, you live in Canada.
Uh-huh. I live in
Where's that?
Canada is... Where is Canada?
No.
It's over there.
Yeah. Other side.
Oh, is it? Okay. It's
Which place?
Toronto.
Toronto.
Yeah.
Thanks a lot,
Okay.
Linda.
Merci beaucoup.
See you next year.
Okay. Bye.